Danielle Monroe was a 33-year-old single mother who had recently moved to Clyde, Ohio, a small, quiet town where everybody knew everybody. After her divorce, she was looking for a fresh start with her 8-year-old daughter Lily. They moved into an old farmhouse on the edge of town. It was peaceful, surrounded by trees and fields. Everything felt calm, almost too calm. Just outside their property stood an old, rusted mailbox, dented, covered in vines, clearly unused for decades. Danielle asked a neighbor about it. He simply said, "It's been there forever, but no one touches it anymore. You shouldn't either." She thought he was just being superstitious. One morning, Danielle walked outside to find a letter inside that very mailbox. It had no stamp, no return address, just a piece of yellowed paper, handwritten in shaky cursive. "Do not let her sleep near the window. She's being watched." She laughed nervously. Probably some weird prank. Maybe kids? That night, Lily said something strange while brushing her teeth. "Mommy, why was that man smiling at me from outside the window?" Danielle froze. The next day, Danielle found another item in the mailbox, a small VHS tape, sealed in a plastic bag. They didn't even own a VCR, but she borrowed one from a neighbor out of curiosity. When she inserted the tape, her heart dropped. The footage was in night vision, someone filming from the woods across the field. It zoomed slowly toward the house, then to the second-floor window, right into Lily's bedroom. Whoever recorded it had been watching them. Danielle immediately called the police. 2 officers arrived, including Sheriff Jenkins, but the VHS tape was gone. The mailbox was empty again. No fingerprints, no tracks, nothing. Jenkins looked at her and said, "Ma'am, that mailbox hasn't been on any active postal route for 20 years. It's not even listed." Danielle couldn't believe it. She knew what she saw, what her daughter said, but there was no proof. That night, at 3:47 a.m., Danielle heard a sharp metallic clang. The mailbox had slammed shut. She ran outside with a flashlight. Inside, she found one last note. "It's not the mailbox that's cursed. It's the ground beneath your house. Check the basement wall." Terrified but desperate, Danielle went to the basement. She started hitting the drywall with a hammer. Eventually, she broke through to an old, bricked-up section. Behind it, she found a hidden room. Inside were 6 small children's shoes, a cracked porcelain doll, a blood-stained journal dated 1984. The journal belonged to Warren M. Keller, a postal worker who once lived in the area. His writing was deeply disturbing. He described watching families from his delivery route. He wrote about recording them and hinted at taking one home someday. Warren vanished mysteriously in 1985. No one ever found him. Danielle and Lily moved out immediately. The farmhouse was listed for sale, but never sold. The mailbox was welded shut by the county, but some locals say on certain nights around 3:47 a.m., you can still hear it open, just enough for one more message.